What if I told you you can now enter massive online worlds filled with thousands of real players right from your phone? No limits, no boundaries, just pure MMORPG chaos. But here's the truth. Most mobile MMORPGs feel empty. Repetitive quests, autoplay everything, no real challenge. So today, I've found top 10 best MMORPGs 2026 for Android and iOS, with real exploration, real combat, and real player interaction. And trust me, the #1 game on this list might completely replace your main game. So grab your mobile, hit that like button, and let's get started. Number 10. Kicking off at number 10, we have Monster Hunter Outlanders. Forget everything you know about mobile spin-offs. Teamy Studios has successfully crammed the true brutal Monster Hunter experience into your pocket. You're dropped into a massive open world with seamless co-op, deep crafting, and a fully optimized combat system. The fear of getting one-shotted by a Rathamos while you're out of potions? Yeah, it's real, and it's terrifying. If you don't master the dodge timings, you will be a liability to your hunting party. Get your squad ready now, because the hunt waits for no one. Number 9. At number 9, we pivot to Dragon Sword. If you're a fan of Genshin-style anime aesthetics, but crave the social, massively multiplayer mechanics of a true MMO, this is your new obsession. The combat here is incredibly fast-paced, featuring multi-character combo chains and fluid aerial juggling. Quick question, do you have a fire extinguisher nearby? Because your processor is going to be screaming during these massive 20-player world boss fights. The particle effects alone are insane. Number 8. Moving away from swords and sorcery, at number 8 is Destiny Rising. Bungie's legendary sci-fi universe finally hits mobile, and the stakes have never been higher. This isn't just a basic shooter, it's a full-fledged MMO where you'll grind for exotics, run complex strikes, and clash in intense PvP arenas. If you aren't logging in on day one, you're gonna fall behind the meta so fast it'll make your head spin. The urgency to farm god roll weapons is real. Suit up, Guardian, because the darkness isn't gonna shoot itself. Number 7. At number 7, the undisputed king of mobile hardcore, Albion Online. Yes, it's been out for a while, but with its massive 2026 expansions, it belongs on this list. Why? Because no other game gives you the pure, unadulterated fear of full loot PvP. Imagine grinding for 100 hours to craft the perfect armor set, only to be ganked in the black zone and lose it in 5 seconds. It's ruthless, it's unforgiving, but the adrenaline rush of escaping with millions of silver worth of stolen loot? Unmatched. If you have a weak heart, skip this one. Number 6. Sliding into number 6 is Black Desert Mobile. Pearl Abyss continues to prove that mobile games can rival PC titles in visual fidelity. With their latest engine updates, the graphics are borderline photorealistic. But BDM isn't just a pretty face, the action combat is visceral, heavy, and satisfying. But hold on, before we dive into our top 5, if you think the graphics in Black Desert are good, just wait until you see the absolute masterpiece sitting in number 2. Seriously, you won't believe it's running on a phone. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on finding the best games first. Number 5. Kicking off the top 5, we have the heavyweight champion, Final Fantasy XIV Mobile. That's right, Square Enix actually did it. They've managed to capture the magic of Eorzea and adapt the globally acclaimed MMO for touchscreen. The story is just as deep, the classes are just as complex, and the raids, they require absolute perfection. Yes, you can now wipe your entire 8-man raid team because you missed a mechanic while sitting on the toilet. What a time to be alive. Number 4. number 4 is RF Online Next. This is a game that thrives on pure faction warfare. Imagine massive realm versus realm battles where heavily armored sci-fi mechs are trading blows with high fantasy mages. It's an absolute bloodbath of magic and technology. If you crave large-scale PvP where your actions actually dictate the economy and politics of the server, this is your battleground. But a warning, the community is fiercely competitive. You either adapt or you get crushed under a 50-ton mechanical boot. Number 3. Breaking into the top 3 is the dark horse of the year, Abyistia. If you're tired of bright, colorful fantasy worlds, Abyistia offers a suffocating, deeply mysterious dark fantasy experience. The world design is staggering, featuring vast, treacherous underground labyrinths and deep-sea trenches. The combat mechanics here are entirely unique, heavily punishing button mashing. Every swing, every dodge matters. There's a terrifying sense of isolation when exploring its darker zones. You never know what's lurking in the shadows, and that constant state of dread makes every loot drop feel like a massive victory. Number 2. Coming in at number 2 is Where Winds Meet. This is an open-world wuxia masterpiece. Set in the twilight of the Ten Kingdoms period, the sheer amount of freedom this MMO gives you is staggering. Want to be a martial arts master who literally runs across water and leaps over ancient cities? You can. Want to become a medic, an architect, or an assassin? Go for it. The combat is heavily skill-based, resembling a high-budget action RPG rather than a traditional MMO. It's breathtaking, it's innovative, and quite frankly, it's a massive threat to every other game on the market. Number 1. And finally, number 1, the undisputed king of 2026, Honor of Kings World. Tencent is taking the biggest mobile MOBA in the world and turning it into an open-world action MMORPG with a budget that rivals Hollywood movies. You're getting Monster Hunter-style boss battles, seamless exploration that rivals Zelda, and a combat system co-developed with the legendary sci-fi author Liu Cixin shaping the game's lore. The animations are flawless, the world is unimaginably vast, and the multiplayer boss raids will have your heart pounding out of your chest. If you aren't pre-registered for this right now, you are literally missing out on mobile gaming history. Drop everything, go to your app store, and get ready. So, those were 10 of the best MMORPGs for Android and iOS in 2026. Now I want to know, which world are you entering first? Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more game recommendations, and let us know in the comments, which game are you most excited to try? Happy gaming!